I know I haven't been posting and everything, but school is just chaotic. Okay, one year you're just like, hey, this is so easy, and then the next year you're all like, this is HE double toothpick. So I'm gonna be doing tips and tricks for Halloween trick-or-treating. Now, I know that some of my stuff may not be the exact thing that we need, but I don't have my stuff yet, okay? It's October 1st. If you're watching this after October 1st, which I'm sure you are, yeah. It's not even close to the end of the month, but I'm super duper excited because 10 more days to my birthday. Well, technically it's the 2nd already because I'm doing this at like 1 a.m., but whatever. So I'm gonna be doing tips and tricks, and we're gonna be using. Oh shoot! I am so sorry. We're gonna be using Pokemon cards as candy because I don't have any candy. I gotta put this all back because I shot this once, didn't work. My phone died. Well, I had something to do. I read the Grimm's fairy tale of Grimm's take on Cinderella. It was actually pretty fun. Okay. First trick. What you're gonna want to do is get a really, really good costume, okay? Really good costume, like something that the community likes. If you like it, like if you want the most candy, I mean, like I know that you do, but don't do this if you feel like you're gonna give if you don't like it. If you don't like it, you do you. Like go do something else. Like it's all up to you. So like let's just say. By the way, I'm gonna be doing demonstrations for all of these. So yeah. Let me just put on my costume. Poor transition time. Poor transition time. Poor transition time. Poor transition time. This is part of my costume. Let's say that the community likes Harry Potter. I just like magically Wizard of Oz that here. I mean, like, I have the glasses. I'm Slytherin. I'm supposed to be Slytherin for Halloween. We got just like a Harry Potter costume. Dang it. It's not stupid. So yeah, this is how it's gonna play out. So you have a really good costume. By the way, I'm gonna be mentioning why you should have this size of it. So yeah, and that's the reason why I chose this, because I don't have anything else. This is how it's gonna play out. I'm not gonna take this off because it's way too much of a hassle to take on and off and on and off. Anyway, so let's start transitions. Trick or treat. Poor transition time. Oh yeah, sure. Poor transition time. Woo, 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 woo. Nothing. It's barren wasteland. And then, yeah, like they haven't gotten a lot. Yeah. Thank you. That's normal. But if you get something that the community likes and you like, don't be like, hey mom, I know that I really want it to be this, but this will get me more candy, so can it be this? So don't do that. I don't want any angry parents. Awkward transition time. I'm just gonna keep it like this from now on. transition time. Yeah, sure. Oh, I really like your costume. Thank you. Harry Potter. I know that's really old, but only oldies will remember it. But I'm gonna redeem myself. Brofist. Alright. Continue on. I really like that, so I'm gonna give him a lot more. By the way, I'm gonna see how much candy you could get. So I'm gonna be taking out the bad examples, and then gonna be putting in the good examples and like. Look how crooked. Perfect. Look how much more candy. Like it's Pokemon cards, but okay. Second dose. It's the only one you haven't ever heard. This is on backwards. I should probably fix that. I'm not strangling myself. Second, you want a good size because, okay, here's the thing. You gotta get a perfect balance on this. So there's an area where you can get the most amount of candy, and then there's the other areas which you do not get as much candy. So that's just my brother. God, I hate seasons. Okay. That was nothing. Okay, it's really hot in my room, so sometimes I might take it off, but most of the time I'm just gonna be doing this. Anyway, so the reason why I want to do this is because if it's too small, they're gonna think that's not really a lot. I shouldn't give them a lot, so it doesn't overflow. And so if you get like too much, if it's too big, then they're gonna think you're expecting way too much. I'm not gonna give you that much. Or sometimes if you have a really nice neighborhood, then they'll give you more. But we'll talk about that more later. And this is right now later. And so that I just realized there's an area where I was supposed to put something. I was supposed to put this in here, and I didn't. So that area is from a pillowcase, like that's the max. And it's gonna go from around this size, like, or a medium-sized trick-or-treating bag, to a pillowcase, because you know what? Pillowcases actually, sometimes if you have too big of a pillowcase, you'll get the same effect as if you have too much, but if you have it too big. But with that area in between there, you just, it'll be like, oh, it's this illusions, like it's just big enough so that if you have a lot of candy, like not like a lot, but like average, like, and it can like cover like the front, it'll look tiny, it'll look like a little bit, okay, because it's bigger, so it'll be like, oh, you're supposed to get way more. But and the thing is, but it's a balance between them, because then it's like but it's small enough so that they're like, they aren't expecting much, give them some more, like just like exceed their expectations, because that's what you're supposed to do in school. I look like a coaster. Oh my god, wait, I just realized that. Cap off. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna show you how it. Trick or treat. This is like a small one. This is like a small. Pretend that it's small. Trick or treat. Oh, there it is. Poor transitions. They aren't really putting that much. Okay. This much. This much. I make you do the good and bags. Don't get messed up. There you go. Thanks, mister. And this is how much they go. Each one of these is like a different, like, they're all one piece of candy. You only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of candy. Okay, 6. And these are like average, like, this is about how much. I'm like eyeballing it. You won't get exactly 6, but okay. I'm sorry. The Velcro on this was pulling on my hair. Anyway. So this is if you have this size. Trick or treat! Portions editions. Ooh, okay. We have a little bit. I think that I should give more. Need some for the other kids. Yeah. This much. Thank you. Okay, 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 more. You still get more candy, and after a while that starts to build up. Okay. You're gonna need something that's really important, okay? That was a good job. You're gonna need something that's really important, okay? You're gonna need a good, no, I've already put it off. Oh, you're gonna need to come in before, like, okay, what you're gonna wanna do, okay? You have this in span, okay? When the, like, now this thing, okay? You have this span of time that you're gonna have time to put on your things and stuff. And if it's easy, you'll have even more time. But it's not the case where it's like the more time the better. It's just, yeah. I'll explain it. So basically, you're gonna want to, the period that you have for the really, really good, like, panicked giving out candy kind of thing is not with the kid, like, not when everybody's out. You're not gonna want that, because then you get less candy. Like, they're trying to distribute it, looking at all the kids, they're distributing it, you know. Wait, there's this period, okay? Elementary school, when it ends, you have about an hour. But then, middle school, they say that they're too cool for it, but some of them go. So you have about 2 hours, but you still have about 1 hour. Okay, there's like, and then for high schoolers, they'll all go into a party or something. Maybe they'll go trick-or-treating, and that's like about the same time. So you have about this really big wave of kids, okay? So you're gonna wanna, like, when school ends, you have about half an hour to do your stuff. You cannot waste a single minute of that time, okay? You can't miss a single minute, because half an hour's done, you can take like a bit more, but then you might not get as much candy as you'd like, or you might get more depending on like how, like, depending on how tough it is to do like the thing. But in order to do that, all you need to really do is just search up what's the most popular like little kid Halloween costume, and if it's simple, you have half an hour. You have no more time. Half an hour, done. You get out there. But if it's complex like Harley Quinn, and like you have to dye the hair, you have to do the makeup, you have to do like the belts and stuff, and the baseball bat, you have to get everything. Then you can have about 10 more minutes, maybe 12, but that's max. 12 is max. If you need 42 minutes to do your entire thing, then like you're barely making the mark. Like barely making the mark, okay? Okay, so why you want to go at that time? Because you want to go towards the end. Once you're towards like the end of the thing, the end of the I'm trying to remember hour. You have the rest. Like you have that hour. Why can't we do that? It's because you want to go to the end of the hour because all the the parents that have been through this twice maybe, they're gonna be like, okay, I know that there's gonna be a giant swarm of kids. Just like hand them out. Like start throwing them. Like not their faces. They'll just like grab handfuls and give them to you. And then when the middle schoolers come out, you're gonna have less of a wave of them and more like not like a hurricane of them like in the elementary, because everybody's going. Everybody loves it. But you're gonna want like it's gonna be like a nasty storm maybe at the most. It's gonna be like a little But then you still have a little bit. You'll still get a little bit more, but you're gonna want to go for the hurricane of kids. I don't know why I'm doing this, but yeah, timing is key. So here's an example. This is a kid who has gotten, like, not during. You do not want to go during, because then I'd have to do it. But, you don't want to go during it because then they're distributing it. And so this is afterwards. Trick or treat! Transition. Okay, okay, this is all my candy. I have to distribute it. Okay, this is how much I'm putting in. I'm just gonna put it on the thing because I don't want to get all confused. Now this is before. Okay, you might look horrible. Your hair might be frizzy, but it doesn't matter. Trick or treat! I can see the swarm. Kid, just, oh god, here. So, in a panic, they'll give you more. That's my logic. And, yeah, it has worked in the past. And you obviously get much more than afterwards, because this is, like, after amount of candies, and this is before amount of candies. Because, so, yeah. Anyway, so now, cost, no, timing, okay, you're never, ever, ever going to want to say, oh my god, I can't stress this enough. Please do not say, trick or treats on my feet, give me something sweet to eat. They will give you toothpaste. They will give you a toothbrush. They will give you a fruit. Nobody likes fruit. They will give you spearmint gum and then have you chug a water bottle. They hate that. They will not stand it. Everybody hates it when somebody comes up, trick or treat, give me something sweet to eat. No, it's just rude. Stop. So this is, if you say it, okay, demonstration. If you say it, trick or treat, give me something sweet to eat. That's just, I don't know. Wow, what a rude kid. These are pears. Because nobody likes pears. Unless you like pears. This is how many pears. These are all bad things. And just normal trick or treat. Trick or treat. What a nice kid. Try to organize this. Bad things, good things, candy. So you want to not say, smelly feet, give me something sweet to eat. Okay, I cannot stress this enough. You do not want to go in a freaking sloppy looking like Halloween costume. You don't want to go like this. Trick or treat. Pretend I have the coat on and everything. I'm not putting that back on right now. Oh, and what are you supposed to be? Myself. Wait, no. An office worker who hates their job. Good. Here. No, sorry if we here. Thank you. No. Here's somebody with a good freaking costume. Like, it doesn't. Okay, they're gonna let you off the hook if a few things are messy. Like, your hair is messy or something. Or, like, your tie is off by a 1 degree angle. They won't care about that. Like, just like. Trick or treat. Oh, what are you supposed to be? I'm supposed to be a Slytherin. You scary. Okay. Do you see how boring you look? You look like you're just in it for the candy, which most kids are, and for the dress up. This versus this. Which one do you think is better? I think that this one is. And take one candies. Do not take one. If you see a take one candy and your parents aren't looking, you dump that entire thing into your thing. Because you dump the entire thing into here. And you know why you do that? Do you know why? Because then you get more candy, nobody's looking, and that bully Gennard. Did I just really mess up that name? That bully Renardold? Yeah, he's not getting any candy. Because he got out late. You know why? Okay. I can... Here. Okay. You get this entire thing over... I think that I'm going to take that. Anyway. But that is in a rare case, so I'm not going to add it to the thing. Okay. I cannot stress this enough. I know I've said that a couple times, but this is the most important thing that you ever need to do. It is certified by doctors. It is certified by my dentist and my last brain cell. So, no, I'm just kidding. My dentist won't let me, eat candy. Look at that. Well, for them. Oh, I'm gonna gauntlet away. Anyway, Okay, what you need to do is go in the morning. Okay, when you first get out there, you're going to do every single house you can hit. Okay, and then in the afternoon, you're gonna hit all those guys again. Okay, you know why? They'll forget you because if you're their first person, they're not gonna remember you. By the end, they're gonna just be like, okay, here. You know why this works? It's because you might get even more candy. It's because, one, people want to go inside. Mosquitoes are biting them. They're getting bit up. You know, they're just like, go away, go away. Like, just let me go inside. Because then they'll just say, here. They'll give you the rest of them. Because if you do it, because this is going to be late. And so if you hit them again and they don't give you everything, then you still get more candy because they will forget you, okay? They will forget you. And if they don't forget you, they'll be like, I think I've had you. Then you say, oh, really? Wait. Oh, sorry. It's just everybody. It's just, yeah. And so they're like, okay. So if you hit them again, they'll give you more candy. It'll give you more candy no matter what, and it might even get you even more candy if it's really late. If they are starting to sell, okay, here's when to know when it is late and everybody will start giving out more, okay? When the glow sticks are like being handed out, people are handing out glow sticks, not late enough, almost not late enough. And then after like 10-20 minutes after they start, like everybody has a glow stick except for you because they forgot about you, and now they're all out of glow sticks and they went home. But trauma in my past, I don't know. Freaking hate my life. Anyway, like 10-20 minutes, that's like the end mark of Halloween. Like, Halloween's over. Should go away. They will, like, okay, then's your time to strike. 10-20 minutes. You have 10 minutes to do this. You have to hit all of their houses. And if it's too much for you, grab a buddy. You can do this all by yourself. And you know what? But I need examples. Here is late in the day because I don't have a bad example of this. So, trick or treat. God, I'm tired. Just take it. Thank you. Then you hit somebody that you've already hit. Good night. Good night. And then, here's another trick. I don't know how many. Wasn't that like my third or fourth one? I don't know. I'm just going to say it was my, this was my fifth. Number cinco. You are gonna. I hate seasons. Hold on, let me rethink what I was about to say. What the freak was I about to say? I don't know what I was about to say. So oh my god, it was really important. Now I just forgot it. Oh my god, it's gonna appear to me like tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like, frick. this really works, I'll do a part 2. I'm gonna do the last one. Haunted houses. I just remembered. Okay. I just remembered. Okay. No, we're doing 2 more. Okay. So, if you want candy and you have a sibling, okay? You have a sibling. Everybody in the neighborhood knows. You have a sibling, okay? They don't want to go. What you need to do in this rare instant, or maybe you don't have a sibling, but you could just say, my cousin's over and she's sick, or she's afraid of the people here. And so, like, if they're if they're extended family, and just like say, but okay, so siblings are extended family. Say, let's just use my cousin as an example. She is coming over for Halloween, so what you need to do, okay, example, like not like an example, but like, hey, this is what you're supposed to say. Hey, can I get a little bit more of my cousin? She's just like she's afraid and she's sick and stuff. She really wanted to go, but she couldn't. So can I just have like a little bit more for her? And then they'll give you it, and then you'll get more candy. And actually, you want to have 2 different bags for it, because if you have one bag, it just looks like you're gonna just like split it up or something. But if you have 2 bags, it looks like, oh, this one's really gonna go to her. But then you just dump it into your own bag and say, my cousin, she had to go, like, okay. And there's 2 excuses, actually. Either they're afraid. For extended family, here are your 3 choices. They're afraid, they're sick, or this is for later on, they had to go home. Like, they had to go home. Like, they just had to go home. You can use that for anything. It just has to be later on, like verging the end and into the glow sticks era. So then, I just stepped on a thumbtack. Wait. Nope. I stepped on one a long time ago, and something just like poked it in the rug. I was like, so what was I just saying? I know I can't remember. Oh, examples. Yes. Here, I'm gonna actually need another thing. Another one. Okay. Trick or treat. Oh, why do you have 2 bags? Oh, my cousin. Yeah, she had to, she was afraid and she was sick and stuff. And so, actually, could you give her a little bit of candy? I promise her. Oh yeah, sure. And they'll give you more candy overall. You get more candy. Yeah. So you get about like this much candy each, and then like this much candy each, and then combined. You get a lot of candy from this. So, you get that much candy. And then, here's a tip. Okay, this is taking a long time, and I'm not editing this because I'm too lazy, and it's 2 a.m. and it's a school night. But the reason why I put this on, it's way too hot. There's seats broken. Spooky houses, haunted houses. Okay, here's things that you, this, okay, if you're a scared cat, if you don't like jump scares, and if you're a scared cat and you don't like jump scares, if you don't like either of these three things or both, then you do not want to go onto a scary haunted house, unless little tater tots and their moms are going on it, then it's fine. Like, if you see like a few of them, you're fine. You're absolutely okay. But if you see them crying when you get out, you're not okay. Abort. Okay. And here's one big no. You shall never, ever, ever do this. Okay? Okay. If it costs money, if it looks absolutely like you really want to go on it, go ahead. But if it costs money and it doesn't look like the best thing that you've ever seen, then don't waste your money. It probably isn't even worth it. It's probably just guys walking around and they're like, boo, and they're like, I did not bleep that out. I could just make that noise. I can make that noise and it's amazing. Anyway, so that's gonna conclude it for Lydia's tips and tricks on trick-or-treating. I don't really know. No, I'm gonna use a different title. That concludes Lydia's tricks and tips. Lydia's tricks or tips. Pun. So, overall, we had this much candy for the good. So much. In fact, I cannot hold it in one hand. On the other hand, this much. What's bad? It isn't that much. So, if you have liked this video and my magical freaking birthday powers are sending my Area 51 raid powers to you, you have to like for my birthday present, and I'm able to use this power until 2 months after my birthday. Lauren's side said so. So I'm kind of rating on her parade. It's her idea. Go subscribe. Praise the Lord. PewDiePie. And I still don't have an outro. If you have an idea for that, please tell me. I really need it. I should probably end this video, but I'm not. Because I need the grand finale. Because I don't have an outro. Woo! Please like, subscribe, punch that. You know what you're gonna do to that freaking subscribe button? Okay. You're gonna do this. Oh my god, I've always wanted to do that. You're gonna freaking destroy that like button. And subscribe button. And you know what? I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna share like this. I should probably stop doing that. Bye.